not taking steps to make sure your kid is safe. Okay? And so basically the conclusion that he's come up with is that we just need to have you actually write out the safety plan and then we will be able to finish up from there. Okay?
Well, see, the thing I don't understand, when I was first talked to by one of the Kalamazoo CPS workers,
Okay.
Nobody has ever said anything that any case had been opened on my end.
Well,
That this was all about Rob and his case.
Okay, well, the investigation that is in Van Buren it's actually the same investigation that's been back from when I initially made contact with you earlier this year.
And all that was ever said was that everybody wanted to make sure that Chaz, yes, indeed, did live with me, and that we did have a custody order already, signed by the judge. Other than that, nobody has ever talked about a case actually being open on my end.
Well, and that's the thing. There's a difference between a case being open and an investigation. So we do have an investigation, but there's not, an ongoing case.
Okay, well,
but
even if...
The investigation has been basically going on since when I made contact with you back, I believe that was even in March. It's been a really long time. So there was the investigation that turned into an open case in Kalamazoo regarding Robert and the situation over there, but there was also an investigation at that same time, which was why I was making contact with you here.
Well, isn't somebody supposed to notify me or give me anything in writing that says that now I'm the one that has an open investigation as well? Because everything that Robert has gotten, both from the actual courts and from CPS, only has him, Lisa, and Kal-El's name. None of it has mine. None of it has Chaz's.
Well, that would be the Kalamazoo case. The Kalamazoo case it technically involves you because you guys have a child in common, but because there is a child in another county, there has to be two separate investigations. And so what we are arguing on our end with Kalamazoo basically is that there are two investigations, but we do not believe at this time that they need to be handled the same way. Meaning, we do not believe that Court and Van Buren needs to be involved because you are capable of protecting your child.
Understandable. I just felt that if there was an investigation opened on my end, then I guess I should have been notified. I haven't gotten a single piece of paper other than a pamphlet that just says what CPS does.
Well, there really is no paper notification of an investigation. The investigation that would be, with you would have been the initial time I showed up at your house. We did have an investigation at that point. That's why I went out there. So I guess
Well, I keep, very detailed notes to always go back on because of everything I have going on here with the apartments and a manager that is kind of harassing. And I have to go to court, that I'm going to court for. So I don't like to, confuse my facts or anything. So I always make sure I write things down and keep notes. And not once has anybody said anything about an investigation. It was just always that Rob is under investigation. And this was all just kind of a informal way of just making contact to let me know what was going on with him and the kids.
Well, correct. Our investigation here is, to make sure that you're aware of things. And let me even look at your... Okay, just a second. So yeah, it was all basically the allegations came in under, improper supervision, which is what they kind of categorize, cases when we are discussing with a peer, supervision concerns or anything like that. There's been...
How is it improper supervision if he has 50% custody? We're just following the court orders that the judge had signed.
and it's not necessarily improper, but that's what it's categorized at when the allegations come in. So up until that point, I mean, if you had been aware that something was going on with, other children, I mean, that's where it would be considered improper supervision. If you were still sending him over there, not making an attempt with the court to, not making an attempt with the court, the friend of the court, to change the custody order or something of that nature.
I was always told that was still optional, that it was up to me if I actually changed our 50% agreement.
Well, I mean, at this point, I mean, it is optional. But what they're really looking at in the department is there a degree to which the child is experiencing what they consider to be called threatened harm. So that's where indications would indicate that there is a risk of harm potentially to a child. And in this case, they are saying that there is a degree of potential harm based on what has happened to other children. Okay? So that's where Jason and I, my supervisor, went out and we talked to you about the safety plan, kind of let you know that there was a psychologist who had, reviewed, he had seen Robert and kind of made a recommendation that he not have unsupervised contact with any children right now. So, I mean, all of that has been, part of the case in Kalamazoo, but also part of the investigation here. And so basically what we are trying to determine at this point and trying to ensure is that there is no degree of threatened harm. Because if there were a degree of threatened harm, then I would have to petition the court and get the Van Buren County Juvenile Court involved to supersede the friend of the court order.
Okay. I guess I'm still confused under all of it, only because everybody always just kept saying, this is Robert's case, we're just trying to make sure everybody, understands what's going on. And now it's kind of saying otherwise.
Well, I mean, the basis of everything is about Robert's case. Making sure that you were on the same page with all of that you were aware of everything that's been happening. But I mean, in order to do that, I mean, there is a case that involves you.
I mean, I understand notifying the other parent in order because of the whole, sharing the child's time. But to open up a completely different investigation on the other parent for no reason, other than to monitor, how they handle their court-ordered time.
Okay. Well, I mean, and at this point, I mean, they basically have determined that he's not appropriate to be exercising his court-ordered time as it's ordered.
If that was the case, wouldn't I be notified by the court to come in and change it?
Well, by the friend of the court?
By any court system.
I mean, not necessarily.
I mean, because yes, he has gone to court for his time with Cal, and he didn't have a custody agreement already in writing and signed by a judge, where I have, and we've had it for many years.
Uh-huh. Well, and that's why we're telling you, or the department is telling you, that that order is not appropriate anymore. I mean, he should not be having unsupervised contact with the child.
I know that before I was always told it was just a recommendation. I was never told that it was, in fact, this should be changed no matter what.
Well, I mean, we do recommend that you change it. Okay? And I mean, at this point, I mean, I don't have anything to force you to do that, okay? However, I mean, if that's not something that you're willing to consider, I mean, then we'll need to kind of go back and talk about how we're going to process this. And quite frankly, I'll probably have to call the juvenile court again.
Well, no, I'm not saying that I wasn't going to consider changing it if anything came up. It was just always, I always thought it was more of this is what's going on, so, here's what options you have for taking precautions.
Okay. Well, and that's true. I mean, there's nothing that says you have to change change the court order. Okay? And there's nothing that says, at this point that if you don't change the court order that I can't close your investigation. However, what I would say is that, taking the situation, and taking it as seriously as you need to take it, if you choose not to do that, then that would be where there's kind of a problematic situation, because that's where it would be considered to be a degree of threat to harm.
And I understand that. I guess.
Sorry.
I guess. Where did my thought go? If it was more of, like, if I don't follow my court orders, then I get in trouble with friend of the court.
Correct, which is why we would encourage you to go and change the court order at the friend of the court.
Right, and even if I go in and petition it, it could still take a while, and if I don't follow that court order in the meantime, I could still lose my rights. I guess I don't understand where. Even if I do as I'm doing now, and I'm taking my precautions, and I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, because I don't have anything in writing from anyone that states, that this is what I should be doing, then aren't I kind of, not really eligible, but kind of going against my court?
I see what you're saying. He could complain that you were violating your court order,
right?
By choosing to come up with a different form of safety plan. And what I would basically, we do have a form that. Oh, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. We do have a form that we do use to communicate decisions regarding abuse and neglect to the friend of the court. And typically we only do that if cases are substantiated, but in your situation I definitely could send over that documentation to inform the friend of the court that we did have an investigation. We do have concerns regarding unsupervised contact and all of that stuff. Send it over them so that they have that from us at the department. We can do that. But I can't tell you. The friend of the court is usually pretty understanding, in certain situations. If you're actually petitioning to make a change and you have a valid reason, you have things to support that change.
Right. I was just afraid.
They're going to kind of weigh all that out.
Oh, I understand that, and I know once it got in front of a judge, things would be going the right way. It's just the fact that in the meantime, he could petition saying that I'm violating my court order.
Well, has he been upset with you for doing that, or are you just kind of running through the scenarios?
Right, I know he hasn't tried anything yet, but just the fact that he knows he only gets supervised visits with anyone, he could just try to, take that one step further and push for it just because he could.
Mm-hmm.
Just if he had like a bad day or something, and decided to go.
Do you guys get along?
Yeah, we get along great.
Okay. What might be a better idea then, is if I could schedule maybe a meeting time with you and with him, and we could kind of do this whole safety plan together and have you both kind of agree to it.
I think that would be best.
I think just to have you both on the same page, documented on the same page.
Right.
And I don't think my supervisor would have an issue if I try and set something up for that.
Okay. Because I know he's always been very civil with me. I've always been very civil with him. We've always been able to talk things out, and kind of let each other know what's going on, with the child. And so I don't think he'd have a problem with coming out for a meeting either.
Okay. Would you be uncomfortable with him coming to your house? Would you rather meet somewhere in town? Or what do you think?
Fine. He's usually here when it was time to visit with Chaz anyway.
Okay.
That way I was there, and it was always, within our, home or within our yard, or if we went to the park together with him.
Well, let me just make sure I have, why don't I get Robert's phone number from you right now, so they make sure I got that. Does he have a phone?
Yeah.
Do you have his number?
Yep, I'm trying to get to it on my phone. Alright, so... It is 269.
Okay. And for next week, do you have anything going on any particular day?
Nope.
Okay. So then I will probably try, would it be better like morning or afternoon? Or do you have a preference?
Don't really have a preference right now.
Okay. So I'll try and shoot for maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday, next week. I will give you a call back when I make contact with him, and set something up with you, okay?
All right, that sounds good.
All right, thank you, Stephanie.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye.